I'm just practicing. But testing for fingerprints is a lot more complicated than you might think. Cocoa Beach Police, this is Shelby. Hello? Too late. Anyway, fingerprints are little codes to a person's identity. Cocoa Beach Police, this is Shelby. I just worked on a case, though, where fingerprints weren't enough. When that happens, you have to use different methods of detection. Like catching the suspect red-handed. See if you can finger the culprit in this case.
Clear. Satellite's in the van. We're out of here.
Unfortunately, the guard's story is not a lot to go on. Whoever did this stole a top-secret satellite developed for NASA by Southrop, the aerospace company. It's so top secret, in fact, we're not even allowed to know the name of the project. We are just assisting the FBI with its investigation.
They'll be done in just a minute. Can I help you with something?
Yes, I'd like to report a missing person, I guess.
Who's the missing person?
I am. I remember waking up about 20 feet down in that ditch.
And you don't remember anything else?
Just climbing out and looking for the police station.
What could cause that kind of memory loss?
Well, he's got a contusion on the back of his head. Trauma like that could easily have triggered it.
For how long?
Oh, impossible to tell. But the good news is that aside from that, you've got nothing that a couple of days' rest won't cure.
We'll make sure he gets plenty of that, Doc.
Thanks. And again, thank you for letting me stay here.
Oh, it's our pleasure. You know, you're going to be needing some new clothes, so we got all this stuff from our lost and found. I'm sure there's something that'll fit you just fine.
I'll stop by and check on you again in the morning.
Thanks, Doc.
So you gonna broadcast my picture on TV or something?
I'm leery of that. We have to assume that someone was trying to hurt you, and they'll try again if they find out where you are.
What if my family's looking for me?
If they're looking for you, we'll hear about it. I promise.
Since we don't know your name, what should we call you?
How about John Doe?
That FBI field agent wants to see me about the missing satellite.
Oh, you go on ahead, Detective. Don't worry about nothing. We'll take good care of this young man.
Thanks a million, Mike.
Shelby, I'm gonna go and make up room 5.
I can't believe all this.
You really should try to relax. That might help your memory.
You're right. Maybe if I relax, it'll all come back to me.
Cocoa Station.
What's that?
A locker key from Cocoa Station. You know, that's not very far from where you woke up this morning.
Great. Should we call Detective Heinlein?
He'll be busy with the FBI for a while.
I wonder what's in that locker.
So do I.
No memory at all?
Not a thing.
It's kind of spooky to think you could forget everything about who you are and what you've done.
You know, I could stand to forget that homecoming dance with Maria Cronenberg.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. Olympus almost gone.
You know, I do not think that Detective Heinlein will appreciate us doing this.
You know how busy he is? I'm saving him valuable time and taxpayer money.
I'm sure that's exactly how he'll see it. What's in it?
Let's see. Tom Sawyer?
Wow, big clue. Maybe Detective Heinlein won't be mad after all.
It's from the college library. Maybe he's a student.
Why would somebody go to the trouble of coming down to a bus station to lock up a library book?
Newton, 82, 6, 12, 71, 13, 121, 172, 35, 74.
What's that?
I have no idea. Maybe it'll make sense to him. Check out Crew Cut, Dad. We might not be the only ones interested in this book.
You know, this I could also stand to forget.
Doesn't remind me of anything.
Not the school? The book? Newton?
I think I may have read the book.
Maybe Newton's your name.
I don't think so. You don't look like a Newton.
Oh, and what does that mean? I mean, do I look like a Noah?
Yeah.
The librarian said there's 2 copies of Tom Sawyer out of the library. One is checked out to Dr. Tester, head of the physics department, and the other one is lost.
You don't look like the head of the physics department.
So mine must be the lost one.
Probably, but why don't you hang on to that copy to see if it helps you remember? Shelby, can I talk to you for a second? This would be a good time to explain why you didn't bring the locker key directly to me.
I knew you were really busy with that satellite thing. Besides, the station's on the way, so environmentally, it saved on gas.
In other words, you have no explanation.
No, I don't.
What's the punishment for tampering with evidence?
No, not the chief's car again.
And don't forget the tires. He's very particular.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't tell him about the guy who chased us. He'd have you cleaning up the whole station.
Why do you do this when you know that Heinlein is just gonna nail you?
You know how we're trying to help John Doe find out his identity?
Yeah.
Well, this is mine.
It's nice being outside. It's getting a little stir-crazy in my room. Whoever I am, I bet I spend a lot of time outdoors.
Have you had any other memories?
No, still living in the present.
Maybe these will help.
Pickles.
Well, I read somewhere that your sense of smell can trigger memories. Maybe it's true. I mean, every time I smell that movie popcorn, I think of the first movie I saw in America. It had really big lizards.
Really big lizards. You know, for some reason, I think I saw that. Wait, did they attack a town during a football game?
Yes, during a homecoming game. Your memory's back.
Oh. I hope my life consisted of more than just one bad creature flick.
Well, don't worry. Let's try these pickles. Inhale. Did you remember something?
Yeah. I don't like pickles.
Okay, let's try this.
Peanut butter and jelly.
What are you thinking?
Suddenly, I'm really hungry. Can I eat that lasagna?
Sure. Here, eat. The experiment's a failure.
Maybe I'm trying too hard. Maybe if we just talk about regular stuff, something will surface.
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
Tell me about working at the police station.
I love it. Detective Heinlein's great. I mean, he's mad at me today, but he doesn't stay mad for long. Besides, now he's totally occupied with finding that missing satellite.
Oh. Satellite, huh?
What's wrong?
Nothing. I don't know. So someone stole the satellite.
Right. What I can't figure out is what the thief did with it. I mean, they've been checking every vehicle leaving the Cocoa Beach area.
Maybe the thief hid the satellite somewhere nearby.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, if you were driving around with a satellite, you wouldn't... John? Are you okay?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I suddenly feel really funny. Maybe I'll just go lie down.
Cindy? Hey, it's me. Can you give me a lift over to the college? I want to see Professor Tester, the head of the physics department. Maybe the copy of Tom Sawyer he checked out from the library somewhere in his office.
Are you here to apply for the job?
No. I'm taking a course next semester, and I was wondering if there are any books you'd recommend.
Yes, good for you. You might try applied astrophysics or spectral thinking in quantum mechanics.
I'll start them right after I finish Tom Sawyer. That's what we're reading for English class.
You know, I don't recall seeing you around the department before. Are you a physics major?
I'm thinking about becoming one. My friend recommended your class.
What friend?
Newton. He loves physics.
Funny, I don't recall anyone named Newton around here either.
Well, with so many students, it's no wonder. Well, I better get going. See you next semester. You reacted when I mentioned Tom Sawyer, and again when I mentioned Newton.
Very suspect-like behavior.
Do I look like a college guy?
No.
Why not?
They're older, more independent.
They don't have a curfew.
They're like the opposite of Noah.
I need a whole new image. Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah, and Maria Conover could go to another dance with you.
But I wouldn't count on either.
Hey, what's up with Aaron guy looking through all the Tom Sawyer books?
It's like some creepy Tom Sawyer fan club.
Should we follow him?
No, the three of us will stand down. I'll follow him.
What?
What? What? It's the new Noah. Where's it written that only you two get to do this stupid daring stuff?
Nowhere, but it's kind of understood.
Oh, what's up with Noah?
Identity crisis. I saw a thing about it on a talk show. Speaking of identity crises, who do you think is after John Doe?
Well, crew cut guy at the airport seems like a big candidate. After all, he did chase us.
Yeah, but then there's Aaron guy who's digging through all those Tom Sawyer books. He seems to be looking for a copy with writing in the front.
And there's Professor Tester. He reacted to both Tom Sawyer and Newton. They all seem suspicious.
I wonder what's going on.
I don't know, but whatever it is, it has something to do with Tom Sawyer.
What are you doing?
Getting us out of here!
Excuse me, sir, but you need to check that out first.
And that's when Shelby tricked crew cut guy with the library book.
I knew he would think it was the copy of Tom Sawyer from John Doe's locker, not the one I took from the library shelf.
Were you able to keep up with Aaron guy?
Yeah. I followed him over to the Sandcastle Motel over by Shepherd Park. He's in room 7. 007.
Maybe crew cut guy and Aaron guy are partners.
No, you know that excited feeling you get when you're being sneaky and you're following someone?
Isn't it great?
No, not at all. In fact, the whole time I'm thinking about what a smart guy the old Noah was.
Good. Maybe Smart Noah can help us figure out what's so special about Tom Sawyer.
It could be something from the book.
Yeah, what do I remember from reading it? There's the part when he attends his own funeral.
Or when he tricks people into whitewashing his fence.
When he kisses Becky Thatcher.
With you, it's always kissing.
It's from the book.
The key might be Newton. Why is that written on the cover page?
It could be someone named Newton.
It could be Isaac Newton.
Could be Fig Newtons. I'm brainstorming.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Great. What's up?
Your grandfather was just showing me some of your old photo albums.
Yeah. Here, this one is my favorite.
That's back when I first moved here and met you guys. I was so scared about living in a new place.
We look so different.
We were different.
No, you weren't different.
What are you talking about? This is my goofy and my awkward stage.
Goofy and Awkward was just a stage?
You all just think you were different. That's because you didn't know who the heck you really are.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He'll find out, just like they did.
Want some company?
Sure. Hey, what's all this?
Oh, I brought you some music to listen to.
Oh.
Just in case it might jog your memory.
Satellites, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to find out some stuff about them. Why would someone want to steal a satellite?
Well, we use them for all sorts of things. Weather, navigation, even spying. Say, maybe a foreign country wanted the satellite.
A foreign country? So maybe the thieves from out of town.
I got that weird feeling again.
I'm sorry. I've been making you think too much.
No, it's just that I don't know how I know all this stuff. I mean, I know about satellites and elements in the periodic table, but I don't know who I am.
You'll come back later.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe we'll find something today that'll help. Cindy and I are going to check out the guy with the earring at his hotel.
What about Professor Tester? I mean, maybe I should just go and see him.
No. Detective Heinlein would skin us both alive. Look, maybe I can get Noah to go see him. He could pretend to apply for the assistant's job.
Yeah. I guess I'll just stay put.
How about some music?
Yeah, good idea.
Hey!
Could this place be more boring?
Yeah, the pool's lame and the game room's worse.
What?
Well, we thought we'd play a little hallway hoops to pass the time. Wanna play? Oh, sorry. I'll get that.
Sorry if we were bothering you. We're here to go to the beach, but my brother got stung by a jellyfish, so my parents had to take him to the emergency room. Jellyfish. Sounds safe, but wow, they could really hurt. I mean, he was crying and his foot swelled up to the size of a cantaloupe. Yuck. So, are you from around here?
No.
I need an assistant who can handle correspondence.
I love letter writing. I once had 8 pen pals, 3 from Iceland. They're always talking about geysers.
I'm doing a research project at Southrop Aerospace, so I need someone who knows his way around the library.
I live in the library.
Well, the application all looks good. I just have a few more questions.
Sure.
If 6 singers can sing 6 songs in 6 minutes, how many singers will it take to sing 16 songs in the same amount of time?
What?
Time's up. I need to test your problem-solving skills. A bowling ball, baseball, and safe are dropped from a building at the same time. In what order will they hit the ground?
You mean like in a cartoon?
Time's up. There isn't enough clearance, and a truck gets stuck at the entrance of a tunnel. How will you get it unstuck using only your finger?
Dial 911. It was like my worst SAT nightmare. Listen to this, okay? If 6 singers sing 6 songs in 6 minutes, how many singers will it take to sing 16 songs in the same amount of time?
16.
Well, math was never my best subject.
I didn't know you had a best subject.
I take it you didn't get the job?
No, I didn't get the job. I didn't get the job because I didn't know if a baseball, a safe, and a bowling ball, if dropped at the same time, which one would hit the ground first. I mean, I know that the safe is heavier, but the ball's more aerodynamic.
Doesn't matter. According to the law of falling bodies, all objects fall to the earth at the same speed, so they'd all hit at the same time.
It's from a guy with no memory. All right, okay. A truck is stuck at the entrance of a tunnel. How can you get it out using only one finger?
Let air out the tires.
Maybe you should go apply for the job.
Wait a minute. Maybe you already have the job.
Of course. That's why the professor needs a new assistant.
Let's go back to the school and take another look at him.
No, he left already. He went to Southrop Aerospace.
Southrop? That's where the satellite was stolen from.
Do you think that they're related?
I don't know. But if they are, then I bet Professor Tester is the one who did this to you.
No, I still say it's the guy with the crew cut. I mean, he showed up at the library and the airport.
He's scary enough to do anything.
And this earring guy from the motel.
He was looking through all the copies of Tom Sawyer. And you know what was weird? He wrote ranch on his map.
What's so weird about that?
He doesn't exactly strike me as cowboy material.
Yeah, why would a guy like that be hanging around a ranch?
Let's find out.
Yeah, I think the ranch has seen better days.
Maybe we've got the wrong place.
Maybe we don't. Come here.
Thatcher Ranch. Thatcher. Thatcher.
Kissing Becky Thatcher.
I've looked at it all day, and I just can't find anything special about that book. Except for Newton and those numbers.
I bet Newton's the name of the missing satellite.
And Thatcher Ranch has something to do with Becky Thatcher.
What about the numbers?
Oh, let's look for Becky Thatcher. Oh, here she is on page 35.
Oh, wait a minute. 35 is one of those numbers. Thatcher is the first word on page 35.
So,
let's check 74. The first word is ranch. It's a code.
Right. Each of these numbers is a page. We need to find the first word on each page. I think we better call Detective Heinlein.
This isn't safe to meet here.
I know.
You handled this poorly. My government paid you a lot of money.
I did what you wanted. I stole the satellite and sent you the code to tell you where to find it.
Yes, but I could hardly retrieve it once your assistant broke the code.
It was a mistake, but it was taken care of. He's out of the picture.
Why do I doubt that?
Is this why you called me here? To yell at me?
I didn't call you here.
Sure you did. I got your coded message. Meet me at the ranch.
Meet me at the ranch. That's the message I got from you.
Police, don't move. You're both wrong. I sent both messages.
Who are you?
Special Agent Clemens, FBI.
But how did you know the code?
Shelby and her friends cracked it.
From the Tom Sawyer book. The phrase was, buried 10 feet inside front door at Thatcher Ranch. It still didn't mean much to us, but it was enough to help John get some of his memory back.
John?
That's what they were calling me, until I remembered that my name was Matt. I found that book in Professor Tester's office last week. I figured out the code and I got scared. I didn't know what to do. So I took the book and I ran. All the way to the airport. I was supposed to meet Agent Clemens there, but Tester found me first.
The professor knocked Matt unconscious and left him for dead in a ditch.
Which should add a couple of years to your sentence. Get him out of here.
Let's pick up those satellite, boys.
Matt's been reunited with his family, and his memory has completely returned.
By the way, Agent Clemens and I were talking. It seems he had to chase you at the airport and the library.
I didn't tell you about that?
Gee, it must have slipped your mind. So,
I know. Don't forget the tires.